Okay, welcome everybody for a new video. It's about common factors and the common multiples for numbers and expressions in a very quick manner. Okay, let's go ahead. We have two pairs of numbers A and B, and then we need to find the highest common factor and the least common multiple for each pair of these. Okay, for the first one, to get the highest common factor, the shortcut is to subtract them. In most of the cases, subtraction will work with you. If it doesn't, try a factor for that result. Like 8 minus 6 is 2, and that works as a common factor perfectly. Okay, that's a 2. And also, you can find the least common multiple by simply multiplying A and B and divide by that 2. Multiplying A and B is 6 times 8, 48. Divided by 2 is 24. This is the least, not any common multiple, the least one. Okay, again, same manner. 10 and 15 is, the common factor is 5, and the least common multiple will be multiplying both divided by 5. That will be 150 divided by 5, which is only 30. Here, 21 and 15, the common factor is, yes, 3, and to get the least common multiple, multiply 21 and 15 and divide by 3. Multiply and divide. So 15 divided by 3 is 5. So multiplying 21 times 5 is 105. About 45 and 50, the difference is 5 and is working perfect here. 5 is a common factor. And to find the least common multiple again, multiply both and divide by 5. So it will be 450, like 45 times 10. 9 and 10 has least common multiple, highest common factor of 1, which called here co-prime numbers. 9 and 10, none of them is prime, but both of them called co-prime numbers because they are relatively prime. They have no common factor other than 1. So the common multiple here will be 9 times 10 directly. The only case that the least common multiple is the product is this case, when the common factor is 1. So multiplying 9 and 10 to get the common multiple, 90. 120 and 100 has a common factor of the difference. 20 work perfect here. And then multiply both, divide by 20 to get 100 divided by 20 is 5. 5 times 120 is 600. And for 15 and 45, the difference is 30, but it can't work here. But 30 minus 15 is 15, and 15 works. Okay, so 15 and 45 has a common factor of 15. To find the least common multiple, multiply them, divide by 15 to get 45. Okay, what happened with algebraic expressions or terms? Let's see that. For example, here I have a power 5 and a power 7. So I will take a with the least power appear, which is 5 as a common factor, and the same a with the highest power here as a common multiple. So the highest common factor is the least power, where the least common multiple will be with the highest power. Okay, remember that. For 10 and 25, we will deal with that like we did last slide. So 10 and 25 has a common factor of 5. And we will take a with least power, which is 6. And when you multiply 10 and times 25 divided by 5, that will be 50. And take a with the highest power again, 10. So remember, least power here, but highest power here. For a and a with b and b, a here will be taken with the least power, and b also with the least power. While in the other least common multiple, we'll take the highest power. So for A, the highest power is 7. For B, the highest power is 5. Next one is X, the least power is 2, and X minus 2, the least power considered to be 1 because there is a 1 here, not a 0, okay? And for the second one, takes the highest power. So X will be taken with power 3, and X minus 2 will be taken with power 3 as well, because the highest power for both is 3. When you find C, but it didn't find here, you cannot consider that as a common factor, but it will appear as a common multiple. C and D will appear in common multiple only. A will be taken with the least power here, and the B will be taken with the least power also, which is 3, while C and D will not be taken as a common factor. But it will, both of them will appear here. A squared and the A give you A with the highest power, and the B with the highest power, and the C and the D with the highest power, which is 1 in both cases. In this case, you can simply find which is greater, n plus 3 or n plus 5. Hopefully, you find n plus 3 is smaller than n plus 5, so it can be considered as the highest common factor, while n plus 5, the greater power, is considered as the least common multiple. Okay, last one here. I have no common factor. That's again prime numbers or co-prime numbers. So it's a 1, and multiplying by them divided by 1 give you the product 2 to the power 3 and 3 to the 4 and 5 to the 4th, and that's it. Thank you very much. If you find that helpful, please like, share, and subscribe, and see you next video. Bye-bye.